Hello and welcome back, dear students. Wish you all stay happy, healthy, and safe at home and do your studies regularly and properly. I'm Yojana Parak, and today we are going to start a new chapter for Standard 4 students from your English Grammar textbook. The name of this chapter is Negative Sentences, and after this, we are going to do interrogative sentences. Now, in the previous video, we have already learned what are sentences and its types. Now we are going to understand these types of sentences in detail. So, first of all, let us revise it that the sentence is a group of words that that are combined in a proper sequence so that it makes sense, and if it is a meaningful sentence then only it can be considered as a sentence, and the sentence begins with capital letter, ends with punctuation. Now, in that punctuation, there can be full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark according to the type of sentence. So, there are four types of sentence. First one is declarative, second one is interrogative, third one is imperative, and fourth one is exclamatory. So, in the declarative type of sentence, there are two type of sentence, that is affirmative, that is positive, or negative. Okay, if the sentence is declarative, that means a statement will be given. The structure of the sentence will be subject, helping verb, object, and other words. Okay, now what is subject? The person who do the action, that person is subject, and the action is called verb, and what is being done, the effect of the action goes on whom or goes on which thing. So that thing or that person is your object. The answer of what is your object, answer of who is your subject, and the remaining words are other words that are arranged according to the sequence. And after arranging these sentences into the format, that is subject, helping verb, object, and other word. So after arranging these words in that format, if it makes sense, then it is called as complete sentence. And if it is declarative sentence, then you have to put full stop at the end of the sentence. Next is interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, it begins with helping verb or WH word, and then it continues with subject, verb, object, other word, and at the end of the sentence, as this is a question, you have to put question mark. In the next chapter, we are going to study interrogative sentence in detail. Next is imperative sentence. So imperative sentence begin with directly verb. No subject is given because it is assumed that the sentence is spoken to you. So you is hidden subject. Now imperative sentence includes request, order, command, advice, suggestions. Okay, and it begins with verb, then continues with uh, object and other words. Okay, at the end of the sentence full stop will be there. Next is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence that express emotions or feelings. In that you will see interjections such as yeah, hippie, hooray, wow, alas, oh, hey. So this kind of interjections are used, and then the sentence is written in which the emotion of joy, sorrow, surprise, that is expressed. Okay. Now, when the exclamatory sentence is given, at the end of the sentence you will see punctuation of exclamation mark. So if you see exclamation mark at the end of the sentence, and if you notice interjection at the beginning of the sentence, so it is clear that it is exclamatory sentence, and exclamatory sentences are used to express your emotions. So these were the types of sentences. Now we are going to see in detail about declarative sentence and interrogative sentence. So as I told you, declarative sentence includes two types of sentence, that is positive sentence and negative sentence. If it is positive sentence, then the sentence pattern will be subject, helping verb, verb, object, other word. At the end, full stop. And if it is negative sentence, then the sentence pattern will be subject, helping verb, not. Then verb, object, other words. Okay? At the end, full stop. So as negative and positive sentences both are the types of declarative sentence, the statement will be given. At the end of the statement there will be full stop. Clear? Now let's see this chapter in detail. First, affirmative sentences that tells us the true or correct event or action that has happened. And negative sentences tells us the thing which is not true or which is incorrect, which has happened. Okay, so to express the thing which is wrong or incorrect or should not happen, for that in negative sentence you will use not. The word not is used in negative sentence. So you can clearly identify affirmative, that is positive sentence, and negative sentence. If not is not given, then it is affirmative sentence, and if not is given, then it is negative sentence. Now let's see this table, and by this table it would be clear to you how can you identify affirmative sentence and how can you identify negative sentences. First is I like this book, and if you want to say this in negative sentence, it will be I do not like this book. Keep in mind, in affirmative sentences, it may be that helping verb would be hidden in the main verb, would not be given separately. But in negative sentence, not always comes after helping verb. So, helping verb would be separated from the main verb. Here, the first sentence is of simple present tense, and in that do is hidden in main verb like. When you write it in negative sentence, do will be separated and after that not will be placed. Next is the dog barked. Here in barked, did is hidden. This is the simple past sentence, the sentence of simple past tense. And in the main verb, did is hidden. When you will write negative sentence, you have to separate did and then you have to write not. So when you will separate did from this sentence, the verb will be in its first form. Let's see. The dog barked will be the dog did not bark. Here you can see barked has changed into bark because did has been separated. So now there will be verb's first form, or you can say main form of the verb will be written. Next is he played cricket. Here also you can see played, that is verb second form. That means here simple past tense is used. Now when you will convert it into negative sentence, did will be separated from the main verb and the verb will be placed in its original form, in its to be form. So the sentence will be he did not play cricket. Next is they will come. Here will helping verb is directly given. After that, to make it negative sentence, you have to add not after will. So the sentence will be they will not come. In this way, not you have to add just after the helping verb. Now, to make the sentence negative, how you have to write it? It can be written as do not, does not, did not, has not, have not, is not, am not, are not, then had not, shall not, will not. Okay, that means just after the helping verb you have to add not to make it negative. Let's see a few more examples. Here, first example is given. He is not tired. This sentence is of simple present tense, and here he is the subject, is that is your helping verb, and as we know that we have to add not just after the helping verb, so that is why not is written after is, and then the remaining sentence has been written. Next is I am not going to I am not going out now. This is of this is of continuous present tense sentence, and here I is the subject, am is your helping verb. After the helping verb, not is placed to make it negative sentence, and then the remaining sentence has been written. Next is they are not looking happy. This is also the sentence of present continuous sentence, and here they, that is your subject, are, that is your helping verb, and not, that is used just after the helping verb to make it negative sentence, and then the rest of sentence has been written. How can you identify the type of sentence? By understanding the verb form. Here ing form of verb is given, that means it is continuous tense, and amizar is given, that means it is continuous present tense. Then next is she was not laughing at any of the jokes. Was is given, and with was ing is given, that means it is past continuous tense. And here after helping verb not is placed. She is your subject, was is your helping verb, laughing is your verb, and then the rest of sentence is written. Next is we were not excited upon learning the news. Here we is your subject, were is your helping verb that is used in past tense, and after the helping verb you have to put not, and then the rest of sentence you have to write. Next, negative sentences with the verb has, have, and had. So after that you have to add no or not. Let's see how you have to make this kind of sentences. First example, I have no toy. Then he has no book. They had no deserts. That means उनके पास टॉय नहीं था, बुक नहीं थी, डेजर्ट नहीं था. Okay. Now with has, have, had, you can also add not. In what way? Let's see that. First example is given here, in which the sentence is written, I do not have a toy. Here has, have, had plays the role of main verb, and if you are placing main verb without helping verb, so there you have to put no after the main verb, and if you will write this sentence with helping verb, then it would be written as in I have contains do hidden in this main verb. So here to make it negative, to add not, we will separate do from the main verb, and the sentence will be written as I do not have a toy, or I do not have any toy. Next is he has no book. Here has is the main verb that shows the possession or ownership. But if you will place main verb, then you have to use no after the main verb, and if you will place helping verb, then you have to put not after the helping verb. Let's see how can you separate helping verb from this sentence. He does not have a book, or he does not have any book. Here has, in has, does is hidden, and that you have to separate from the main verb, and the sentence will be written as he does not, and then the main form of the verb, that is having. So have will be written in its main form. Next is they had. In this had, did is hidden. So after separating did, this had will be written in its original form, in its to be form, that is have. Have, that means that shows the possession or ownership or relation to something. Okay, so here has, have, had are written in their main form, that is used as main verb. And when you have to write not, so you have to separate the helping verb which is hidden in this main verb, and then you have to add not after the helping verb, and then this verb, main verb, will be written in its original form. The original form is have. Okay, of having something, of having possession of something. तो हैज़ हैव हैड का मीनिंग होता है कि आपसे कोई चीज़ बिलोंग करती है। यहाँ पर हैज़ हैव हैड मेन वर्ब की तरह यूज़ हुआ है, इसीलिए उसके बाद में नो यूज़ हुआ है, नॉट ने। लेकिन जब आपको नॉट यूज़ करना है तो आपको इस मेन वर्ब में से, हैज़ हैव हैड की मेन वर्ब में से हेल्पिंग वर्ब जो इसमें हिडन है उसको सेपरेट करना होगा, एंड हेल्पिंग वर्ब सेपरेट होने के बाद में उसमें नॉट ऐड करना है। तो सेंटेंस कैसे होगा? अगर आपको आई हैव दिया है तो उसमें डू हिडन है, डू को सेपरेट करके फिर नॉट लिखना है, और फिर हैज़ हैव हैड जो भी है वो अपने मेन फॉर्म यानी हैव में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। ओके, अगर आपको ही हैज़ दिया है तो हैज़ में डज हिडन है, तो आपको डज सेपरेट करना है, उसके बाद में नॉट प्लेस करना है, एंड फिर हैज़ वापस अपने मेन फॉर्म यानी हैव में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। देन अगर आपको हैड दिया है तो हैड में डिड हिडन है, सो आपको डिड को सेपरेट करना है, उसके बाद नॉट ऐड करना है, एंड फिर वापस हैड जो है वो अपने मेन फॉर्म यानी हैव में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। सो द सेंटेंस विल बी रिटन एज दे डिड नॉट हैव एनी डेजर्ट्स। Now, negative sentence with shall will. So you just have to add not after shall and will. First, where and when you have to add shall and will. So with I and we, shall will be written, and with all other subjects such as he, she, it, they, will is added. So now let's see the examples of these sentences. First one is I shall. Then after this helping verb you have to add not. So it will be I shall not play today. Next is we shall not go swimming tomorrow. Just after the helping verb you have to place not. Then he will not like this. And then after they will not eat chocolates. So in this way after shall and will you have to add not. Now next is negative imperative sentences. As I told you that imperative sentences mostly begin directly with the verb, and the main verb contains hidden helping verb. So to make it negative you have to separate that hidden helping verb, and then you have to add not, and then the original form of the verb will be written, and then the rest of sentence will be written. So how you have to do? You just have to add do not, because it is assumed, as the subject is not given, it is assumed that this sentence has been told to you, and according to you do is added before the main verb. Okay, you के साथ हम do helping verb यूज़ करते हैं, तो यहाँ पर हम ये assume कर रहे हैं कि subject you है, इसीलिए यहाँ पर do separate होगा from the main verb. Okay, so sentence कैसे लिखा जाएगा? ओपन द डोर, ये आपका इंपरेटिव सेंटेंस है, नेगेटिव बनाने के लिए ओपन में से डू सेपरेट हो जाएगा, एंड इट विल बी रिटन एज डू नॉट ओपन द डोर। देन क्लोज द कबर्ड, अब क्योंकि ये सेंटेंस यू को बोला है तो यू के साथ हम डू ऐड करते हैं, सो यहाँ पर क्लोज में से डू सेपरेट होगा और क्लोज अपने ओरिजिनल फॉर्म में ही रहेगा, एंड देन द सेंटेंस विल बी रिटन एज डू नॉट क्लोज द कबर्ड। नेक्स्ट इज stand up, that will be converted into do not stand up. Then disobey, that will be converted into do not disobey. Okay, so in this way to make negative imperative sentence you have to add do not before the main verb. Now sometimes we use Short form also in the negative sentence, such as we know that we have to add not after the helping verb. So that can be written in short form as by combining the helping verb and not. And that will be written as do not, will convert it into don't. Then does not will be written as doesn't. Did not will be written as didn't. So in this way, short forms are used to make negative sentence. Instead of writing helping verb and then not, it is both the helping verb and not are combined and the short form is written. Then shall not will be shan't, will not will be won't, and cannot will be can't. Now let's see the sentences. Instead of writing do not shut the window, it is written as don't shut the window. Next is he does not have my book. That will be written as he doesn't have my book. Then Prabhas did not take part in the recital. Instead of that, it is written as Prabhas didn't take part in the recital. Then I shan't go to the market. Instead of writing I shall not go to the market, it is written as I shan't go to the market. Then he will not attend the party, that is written as he won't attend the party. Next is I cannot do this sums, it is written as in short I can't do this sums. So in this way you can use short forms. Now let's see the exercise of this chapter and let us evaluate how much we have understood. First exercise which is given here, that is make these sentences negative. How you have to make the sentence negative? Helping verb which is given to you, you have to add not after that, and if the helping verb is not given to you, then you have to separate the helping verb from the main verb. Okay, if the verb is given in its original form, then do will be hidden. If it is given in in the main verb s is added, that means does is hidden, so you have to separate does from that. And if the verb form is in its second form, that means if the verb form is in past form, so did will be hidden in that, so you have to separate did, and then the verb will be written in its main form, original form. For example, eat, that do is hidden in eat, then eats, s is added, so does is hidden in eats, so after separating does, it will be written as eat. Then at, so at is the second form of verb, that means past form of verb, so did is hidden in that, so after separating did, at will be changed into eat, because did has been separated, so now the verb form will be written in its original form, that is eat. So in this way you have to separate the helping verb from the main verb. Let's see the examples now. First example is father is washing his car now. So is, that is your helping verb which is given directly. You have to just add not after the helping verb. Sentence will be father is not washing his car now. Next sentence is imperative sentence. Come here. As we have seen that to make negative imperative sentence, you just have to add do not or don't before the sentence. So the sentence will be don't come here. Next is we shall play volleyball today. Here shall helping verb is given, so you just have to add not, or you can use contraction also, short form also, that you can write shan't. Here the sentence will be we shan't play volleyball today. Next is you can sit there. Here can is your helping verb. You have to add not after that, and in short form you can write can't. So the sentence will be you can't sit there. Next is the test was difficult. Was is your helping verb and you have to add not after that. So here you can use short form also, and that sentence will be written as the test wasn't difficult. Next sentence is my mother got a set of crayons for me. Here got is given, that is the past form of verb. That means did is hidden in that. So you have to separate did from this past form, and then the verb will be written in its original form. So the sentence will be my mother did, and then you have to add not, and you can use short form also, didn't. Then the main form of verb will be written. So got will change into get. My mother did not, or you can write my mother didn't get a set of crayons for me. Next is the fox took a chicken from the farm. Here again took is the past form, so did is hidden. You have to separate did, and took will be changed in its original form, that is take. So the sentence will be written as did not or didn't. Let's see the sentence. The fox didn't take a chicken from the farm. Next is Tarun Tarun remembers everything about the accident. So here the sentence will be written as Tarun doesn't remember everything about the incident. Remembers, in that you can see after the main verb s is added. So when s is added in the main verb, that means does is hidden in that. So you have to separate does, and after that you have to add not, and then the verb form will convert it in its original form. So remembers will change into remember after separating does from that. Then the sentence will be written as Tarun does not, or you can write Tarun doesn't remember everything about the incident. Now in the next exercise, what you have to do, make these negative sentences affirmative, that means positive. So negative sentences are given to you and you have to convert them into positive sentence. Keep in mind, if do is given, then the verb's main form will be used. If does is given, then you have to add s or es after the main verb. If did is given, then you have to change the verb form in its past form. Now let's see how you have to do this. The man wasn't hurt. So यहाँ पर आपको was दिया हुआ है, was के बाद में not है, not you have to remove. Now let's see how the sentence will be made. The man was hurt. Okay. Then the child did not cry. Do, does, did ये separately नहीं लिखे जाते हैं positive sentence में, main verb के साथ hidden होते हैं. So यहाँ पर आपका main verb है cry. You have to add did with the cry, and it will be changed into its past form, that is cried. Then the sentence will be written as the child cried. Next is Jessica will not dance at the party. Will is your helping verb, so you just have to remove not from the sentence and the sentence will be written as Jessica will dance at the party. Then I did not save sweets for you. Here save is your main verb, and after removing not, did will be added with the main verb, and the main form of verb will change into past form. So save will change into saved. Now the sentence will be written as I saved sweets for you. Next is they have not done their work. Here have is given directly and you just have to remove not after the verb form, after the helping verb. So the sentence will be written as they have done their work. Then the water did not dry up in the pond. Here did is given, that means you have to use the past form of the verb after removing not. Then the sentence will be written as the water dry will change into past form, that is dried up in the pond, and did not not has been removed and did is added with the main verb, and that is why main verb has changed into verb's past form. Dry will change into dried. Now let's see the next one. Complete these sentences by making them negative. Here the words are given to you and you have to complete the sentence by making it negative sentence. Let's see how you have to do. The policeman was not hit by the speeding car. Then next one is Stuti and Mehak did not walk to school. Then the school building was not red in color. The sun did not shine brightly today. Next is Mayur and Sneha have not done their work. Then the playground was not suitable for playing cricket. Then Deepak had not eaten his food on time. Next sentence is the moon was not hidden by the clouds. So here you can see subjects are given to you have to add the helping verb, and then after you have to add not, and then the main verb in its original form will be written, and then other words will be written. So as this is declarative sentence, the sentence formation will be subject, helping verb, then not, and then verb, and then object, फिर other words at the end of the sentence. As this is declarative sentence, that means statement is given, so you have to add full stop at the end, and it should begin with the capital letter. If proper noun is given, then the first letter of proper noun should be written in capital letter. For example, Mayur and Sneha both are proper noun, so the first letter of the spelling has been written in capital letter. So in this way, negative sentences you have to make after adding not just after the helping verb. And if the helping verb is directly given, so you have to add not after the helping verb. And if helping verb is hidden in the main verb, so you have to separate the helping verb, then you have to write not, and then the verb will be in its original form. So in this way you have to make negative sentences. Now I hope that this chapter would be clear to you and this explanation would be useful for you. So here we have completed this video and this chapter. Now we will meet in the next video with new topic. Till then, take care of yourself, be safe and keep on learning. Thanks for being with me. See you.